I'm really
ready to move on.
Welcome to Granite City Talent Show 2. We are here to inspire you by showcasing the various talents of the North East. You've now seen our 4 performers work through Theme 1, Goals. Now they move on to the next theme, which is...
The second theme is the source of our passion, what inspires us to do what we do.
Yes, the source of your passion. Let's find out how each contestant prepared for this performance, what inspires them to do what they do, and if they remembered to implement the judges' feedback. We would just like to take this time to remind you to be kind. It takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there and be judged by others. Now, first up is Peter.
It's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm glad to know that my son's up. He doesn't get up at 8 o'clock, doesn't get up at 7 o'clock, 5:30. Good morning, squirrel. Isn't it time for...
What is your biggest inspiration?
I was always a wee joker at school. I was a clown, basically. My biggest inspiration would probably be the likes of Bill Hicks, Kevin Bridges, Lee Evans, Peter Kay, and recently more Michael McIntyre, Russell Howard. I love Josh Widdicombe as well. I think he's phenomenal, the way that he can get his word economy to what it is and still deliver the punchlines.
Who encourages you the most?
I think probably myself, but I've also got good comedians around me, like people that have kind of always believed in me, even though, you know, I've been going through some things and that. My mum's quite a good influence as well. She keeps me quite level-headed when I'm kind of like going...
Yeah, man, you must believe in yourself.
You know.
Now for the performance.
Alright, how you doing? Welcome to the Pete Wood Show. I'm Pete Wood. This week I've got to talk about passion, because I'm passionate about my kids. I love my kids. My kids are everything to me. Hence why I'm passionate about offloading them to a babysitter. And being from Aberdeen, someone that's preferably cheap or free. Because I mean, I would take them out to my mum's, but my mum's shielding. Oh, nothing to do with COVID. She doesn't want a family out to visit her. I mean, we go out to my mum's and the door's locked. She knows that we're coming. I mean, you've got to open the letterbox and say, look, I know you're in there, mum. You know, the door's locked. And I can see Dad's slippers. She'd be like to my dad, I can't believe that. You had to wear the fluffy ones with the fluffy ears. So conspicuous. Couldn't wear your tartan ones, no? I mean, that's the thing about my mum. I love my mum. You know, you travel 15 minutes to get out to her house and she's already got you on a stopwatch. Like, cheers, mum. Thanks very much. But it's great, because if you do get into mums, you can turn round and wind up your sister and tell her that you got a cheese sandwich. It's like, you spoilt golden boy. You're a spoilt golden boy, are you? You got a cheese sandwich? I was lucky to get in the front door. It's like, whoa, well, you moved out to be beside her. Eh? That's a good thing about biding away from a distance from your mum, because you get into the house and stuff. You know? And you can be as passionate as you want about children, but nobody tells you about teething, do you? I remember, you know, someone says to me, if your children's teething and they're screaming all night, have you tried whiskey? I tell you now, I went to the shop and I bought a bottle of whiskey. By the time I drank it, I didn't even care I had children, let alone teething. But you can't just, you can't get rid of your kids. You've got to stick by your kids. That's the one thing that I'm passionate about. Not making the same mistakes that my father did. To stick by my children, love my children. Plus, the adoption certificates nowadays, they're so complex.
Let us hear what the judges have to say.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it again. I still think he's very engaging with the audience. Mm-hmm. The same though as last time. I do think that he's quite dry, and I do want to see him just a little bit more. I just want to see him lighten up a bit more.
You want him to lighten up a bit more? Yeah, okay.
I mean, no, he is really funny. He's really funny, but he's quite dry with it. And I would like to see him just kind of take the mick out of himself a little bit as well, you know, just kind of laugh along with his own stuff. And that, to me, would just give him that little bit extra and just what's needed there. But I thought his material was really good this week as well. And I think if he keeps on delivering sort of different material for us, and perhaps maybe doing, you know, two or three subjects in each performance, then that would be good for me to see that he can do other things as well, and not just the same subject, you know. So I think that's very important, because people, I think when they're watching somebody live, and especially a comedian, you need something that holds people's attention span, you know. But I think the same as what you said, it's practice, and he's not getting out there performing at the moment. So I think he just needs to keep learning new material, keep getting himself out there, keep practicing, keep doing it. And as you say, he will just reach the stage where it's just all going to flow. And I think he can definitely do this. I really do. I think that we could see him on stage.
Brilliant. I agree.
He has got what it takes.
What score did you give him, AJ?
I've given him 9 out of 12 this week. So.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm going to make that 9.5, because I gave him 8.5 last time. I do feel like he has come on, so I want to kind of give him a whole. Yeah, I do want to give him more. So yeah, I'm going to go 9.5. Yeah. What about yourself?
Not quite that. I gave him an 8. So an improvement on last week. I think an 8 is, for me, I think that's a fair score, and I think if he carries on in that direction, then it'll be 9, 10, 11 next week, or the next time.
Brilliant. That's really good. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's done really, really well within a week.
I'm really
ready to move on. So are we ready for the next performance?
Yeah, let's go for it.
So that is 17.5 from the judges. Well done, Peter. Let's hear how he takes the feedback.
I think I get what you mean. I think I was just trying to keep to like when you do comedy and you go in like and you're speaking about passion, there what I would say is that there is different topics, because it's going from like my mum to visiting to my sister, so it's kind of like. But I get what you're trying to say with that. I think we're laughing at your own jokes. It's difficult to laugh at your own jokes when you're just at home yourself, but it's different when if an audience reacts to it. But I take the feedback on board. Comedy's a hard thing to do, and it's a hard thing to do without an audience. So I'll accept a 17.5.
Now for our in-house artist, Lack. How did you get into art?
Basically, my mum and dad got me into it. It was just something I was really good at doing at school, and even as an adult, my kids started copying me as well. For me to discover my passion for it, it was just like a drug, basically. I got hooked on it. My source
What inspires you to keep doing your talent?
of passion, once again, is my family. My family is always the best thing. Even when I was in hospital, when I was dying of the Crohn's disease, I never give up my passion for art, even when I had nothing, but I thought I had nothing to live for. Apparently, I did. Those 2 little girls, I'm doing this for them, because every day that I see them, they give me that boost.
We all need inspiration to help us through difficult times, especially now. Well done, Lack. Let us see how you interpreted the theme passion.
Nah. Crying out loud.
That was unexpected. Let's see what the judges thought.
You can paint me intrigued right now. I am the colour of curious, because that was right. First of all, I recognised one of his art pieces from the first video, the robot spray can thing. So I did recognise that. So he had that there. I thought his studio was pretty cool. He's obviously got some kind of workshop studio. So he's shown us a little bit of his. And because we said last time, I would like to see his thought process, and you kind of saw his frustration that a lot kind of must go into it. It's not just. So there is a thought process that's there, and I think he's given us a glimpse of what's in his mind and what's behind it. And so for me, I found that entertaining. A bit too short for my liking. I would have liked to have seen more of it. It stopped, but that kind of builds up the anticipation. I think as a video and as what it is, I think it was really interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was great that he really took on board what we said again, like last time, that we wanted to see more of him, and he showed us his surroundings. And, that's quite a big thing to do. That's where he creates. That's not something you want to let everyone into, and you didn't have to do that. But he could have showed us other things, but he took us right into the studio, and I actually, like, as soon as I saw what he created, I actually moved towards the screen before looking at it. I did think it was more intricate. I personally really, really like the design, and I don't have any tattoos or anything, but I did kind of get one, a henna one done a couple of years ago in Ibiza, and it had kind of similar lines in there, so that kind of drew me to that as well. But it just shows that was so different from what he created last time. He's very diverse. I totally agree with you that he did show us more of his personality, and that there is frustration there, and I think that's he's trying to say to us that when he's feeling like that, he creates, and I just think that is wonderful. That's the best thing you can ever do when you're feeling like that, is just create, because it's getting everything out of you, and it's producing something positive. And I think he's really moved on since last week, and I think we really did get an insight into his world. And like I say, I was very happy with what he produced, and you could see various other things that he's created as well. He's clearly very talented. We just need to get that little signature thing going on in each thing that he creates, that I would really like to see. But yeah, I really do think he's incredibly talented, and I really do think that a lot of people would support him if he just said a little bit more about his story and got out there. So
I agree.
Stop talking now.
I totally agree. AJ, what did you give Lack?
I
Right?
gave him a 10.
Oh, nice.
It's Lack, yeah.
Yeah.
What did you give it?
I give him a 9. And I gave him a 9, and he lost. For me, it would have been a 10 or higher. Again, if maybe this is me just nitpicking, but if it was longer, I saw more of his finished article, and maybe I'd like to hear him speak, but maybe I'd like to hear him talk about things. Perhaps.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't want to pressure him to talk if that's not his thing. But I think there is room for improvement. But at the same time, I was really entertained and impressed there.
Yeah, same. And I agree with you. It just could be a bit longer, and probably didn't see too much of the finished article. It was very quick. So yeah, I think if he could do that, that would definitely improve it for me as well. So yeah, I think he's done incredibly well.
I'm looking forward to seeing the next one now. Are you, AJ?
So am I.
Lack gave us a taste of the thought and frustration that goes into looking for inspiration of what to create. That's a cool twist. For that, the judges awarded you 19 out of 24. Well done, Lack. Let's see how he takes the feedback.
You actually missed out on me actually spraying on the wall. That's the thing. That's the video that I didn't send, unfortunately. But I found out that my little daughter, this high, had accidentally went on my phone and deleted a lot of things off my phone. A bit of it, only half. The rest of it is like, I can't believe it says the chunk is basically is me with a spray can spraying. things on the wall, and then I was like, that's it. And I can't believe that part is actually not there. That's not bad. Better than the last ones.
The message for this episode is be kind. Appreciate the time, effort and courage it takes for performers to put themselves out there. Now, let's see what keeps Morgano inspired. What is the source of your passion?
Friends, the local music scene in Aberdeen, Krakatoa, the pub, Drummond's, they are the ones that push people and make bands like in a night, and yeah, that's been the most inspiring thing in the past couple of years, like living in Aberdeen. The fact that we have all this talent brewing and we're sitting doing nothing, you know, I want to make a noise, you know, and everyone really misses their music scene and their bands and jamming and playing gigs. So the need is real to do this, you know, to play music even though it's going to be online or something like that. I encourage every musician not to give
What inspires you to keep doing your talent?
playing, you know. My dad, he's always been a drummer, playing lots of music and doing really good things for other people. That is an inspiration to someone. Family. My mother was a carer, and I said loads of my friends are musicians and really good and talented in their own way. I'm really inspired by all I've been around for a long time, and it's just like about time I started inspiring people back.
Oh, I've got an absolute stack of music to go through. Aye. But I did come across a few good things. An old set list, a bit blurry about that. But last gig I ever got to play it live with my really good buddy Garrett Blair. But Calibar, thank you for letting us play. That was an amazing one. Good memory.
Music is just an idea. You can change it, and you know, whether you like it or not, it's painless. It's just another form of expression, and people need to express themselves a bit more.
Now, let's see the performance.
Other nights on Aberdeen, sun so brightly now, it's so sad down free. Don't wanna play games on the 6. We just wanna rest our booty. Oh, another 6. Another text on humanity.
Wow, an original song. Let's hear what the judges have to say.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So what did you think?
Loved it.
This week?
Loved it. Morgano is a rising star in my eyes. I think I can't really fault much with it apart from maybe I'd like to hear his lyrics a bit more. So maybe if he could position his camera, his microphone closer to his voice. But that's a very minor thing because I thought the vocals worked incredibly well with his style of choice of chords. I thought it was really interesting chord structure because he had some, like the rhythm was pretty good, almost, no, I'm not going to say reggae, but almost kind of reggae-ish, but then it kind of went into a deep, moody, sort of interesting, diminished style chord, which I thought worked. It gave it a kind of, well, I said last time, he needed a bit of spice, and I think he gave it there. So, like, top notch.
Yes.
Yeah, what about yourself?
Brilliant. So very similar comments to you. I absolutely love the fact that he added a vocal in. He has, a lovely voice. It was very mellow vocals. Really enjoyed it. I think he took everything on board that we kind of said last time about making the performance longer, about bringing more of himself to it by adding the vocals. I think he did grow stronger as the song went on, both with his vocals and the guitar playing. He really reminded me of Paolo Nutini.
Yes, Paolo, that's a very good one. I was trying to put my finger on it. Pat, you've got it. Paolo Nutini,
so I agree with you. Rising star, absolutely. I think in a week, he has just come on so much. And I'm really pleased. And I guess I do agree with you in that the vocal side of it, it would be nice to hear more of them coming through because the guitar playing is quite strong, but that is a minor criticism as well, and I really am so impressed with this week. So
what score did you give him overall there?
I actually gave him a really high 11.
Wow, well, for me it was 10, so I gave him a 10.
Yeah.
So nice,
good,
brilliant.
That's brilliant. Well, we're pretty much on the same page. So that's good as well.
Well done, Morgano.
Yes, well done. That was amazing. Really enjoyed it. Could listen to that all night, actually.
Yeah, totally. I'm ready for the next performance. How about you, AJ?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go for it. Let's do it.
Wow, 21 out of 24. Well done, Morgano. Let's hear his thoughts on the feedback.
It's very well appreciated. Honesty is definitely needed when it comes to saying, not very clear, enunciate a little bit more, and that's obviously something I need to work on, being a little bit more confident in the performance. Because I do have fun playing music, and it's all about trying to capture a little bit of a vibe. Trying not to be like anyone else, though. I'm definitely trying to show my own originality, and that's kind of like something that needs to come out a little bit more. But definitely nice compliments. Thank you very much.
Now for our final performer, Stuart V. Let's see how he prepares for this week's theme. What is the source of your passion?
I started it probably when I was about 7 years old. It was a competition that I did on my dad's birthday. Probably around about my first performance, I realised that I really loved singing, and that's probably what I wanted to do. Really loved performing.
This week, since the source of passion, I decided that my main inspiration and my main passion is my family. I decided to do a song about my big sister, Emily, leaving for university. She's always been there for me when I needed her the most and through the tough times and when I just need somebody there for me. This song is called Emily, and it's about my feelings of when she was leaving and how I would cope and she would cope and the impact it had on our family. Just before I wrote this song, I got a new piece of equipment, and it's called a looper pedal, which basically gives you the ability to play lots of different pieces of music and layer them on top of each other in just one performance. When you watch the performance, make sure to look out when I used the looper pedal, and I hope you enjoyed the performance because this song means a lot to me.
Keep an eye out for the looper pedal. Take it away, Stuart.
how much I miss you. So what do I say when I want to you every day? I can come through the screen and say that I'm not okay. Why can't we go follow you? Who's going to help you through? Why can't we go and follow you to the unknown? Why can't we go and follow you? Who's going to help you through? Why can't we go and follow you to the unknown? When you turn around today, and you say that you're not afraid, how will I be okay without you? When you turn around today,
Kid just
and you
oozes
say
talent.
that you're not afraid, how will I be okay without you? Guide me
Nice.
Oh, I know you will go far. Come on, Emily, reach for the stars.
That was Stuart with his original song Emily. Amazing. Let's hear what the judges thought.
I mean, I don't know. What can you say? What can you actually say? I'm really at a loss of words, to be honest. I mean, AJ, help me out. Go on, you go.
Right, so are you ready to just fire ahead with our scores then, yeah?
I mean, yeah. I'm giving him a 12. I mean, I don't know how you can improve upon that, to be honest.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I gave him a 12 as well. I really enjoyed his performance, and I think today I think his confidence really came through there. Is that an original song, or I've never heard the song before, so
If that's an original song, I mean, I have to add another 100 to my score if that's possible.
Yeah.
But even so,
I'm
like,
convinced it is.
I've got. He added the drum. He added the drum pedal there as well, which I thought was a pretty cool touch. You know, added drumming backing, and again guitar playing, so dynamic with his playing, and I think I've got nothing to add other than that was almost perfect. If I could give him something to work on, I need to think of something, honestly.
Yeah, it's so difficult, isn't it? Because he's absolutely brilliant, but he blew me away last week, more so today. And I really liked his video skills this week as well, and I like the zooming into his guitar playing so that we can see his skills, and that again is just the confidence shining through. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I would be I would like to know if that's original, because that's even better in my eyes as well. So I like the way that he kind of started off quite softly today, and he really went in and he built up, and then we saw the full strength of his vocals, and he has an incredible voice, and for such a young lad as well. I just love this. I just absolutely love this, and yeah, he's going somewhere for sure.
Really, absolutely, yep.
Yeah.
what AJ said. And it's good night from me, and it's good night from AJ.
Wow, 24 out of 24. Well done, Stuart. Let's see his reaction.
Very happy. Thanks.
Keeping it simple. Nice one, Stuart. Well done. Well done, performers. Theme 2 completed. The next theme is obstacles. What stood in their way and how did they deal with it? There will be longer behind the scenes footage released throughout the week for each performance, so you can get to know them better. Everyone received constructive feedback, which we hope will be implemented in next Monday's show at 7 p.m. Until then, get voting for your favourite contestant by sharing their picture on Facebook from our album, or by using our web form to vote. Support Granite City Talent Show via our crowdfunder page to give local talent a platform, or by buying yourself a cool hoodie. #SupportLocal.